What's up? What's good, YouTube? And so it's your boy Khalil, aka K Money, aka the best rapper in Queens. Um, Coming to you with the video. I'm not gonna rap or anything. I might come out with like a story time soon if you guys want it. But I'm doing my NBA because NBA season starts tomorrow. I believe it's the forgot the first game. The second game I know is Clippers and Lakers. Which the Lakers gonna win because Paul George is not playing. But these are my predictions for the season. So we're gonna start with the Western Conference. Now the Western Conference is funny because you have a Western Conference is overpowered. I'm telling you, the NBA should do like 16 teams, like top six, like the NCAA, the top 16 teams, but they don't. So it's eight from each conference. So the first you got the Western Conference, right? You have I said one seed is Denver, and I said one is Denver, two is the Clippers, three is the Rockets, four is the Trailblazers, five is Lakers, six is the Warriors, seven is the Jazz, eight's the Spurs, and nine's the Clippers. So I'm explaining myself, right? So I said Denver because Denver, they always make top. They're gonna make the top three seed this year because they always do that, and they struggle in the first round. Just makes no sense. They almost lost to DeJounte Murray and the Spurs. I mean, DeJounte Murray and Derek White like last year in the first round. The Clippers, because the Clippers have the best defense in the NBA. Houston, put Houston at three because I think it's going to take a while. But Brody and the Beast, I mean, let's say Brody and the Beast, Brody and the Beard, they're gonna mesh. After a while, it's gonna take a couple games, but they're gonna mesh by like let's say maybe early to mid December. They're gonna mesh, or no, sorry, my bad. It's like yeah, early to mid December they're gonna mesh. So then four, I have Portland. The reason I have Portland here because they have a great backcourt. They have Lillard and McCollum, and they have a good front court. They have Whiteside and they have Rodney Hood, and I don't know who else. There's Zach Collins and all them people. I have the Lakers. I have Portland ahead of LA because LA, they're gonna do it load management and all that stuff. So, I mean, they're not. I mean, yeah. So they're gonna have like load management and all that stuff. So like, I don't see them as a high seed. They're gonna be good in the playoffs, but they're not good. Not in the regular season. Warriors at six because I mean the Warriors lost Kevin Durant, but they got D'Angelo Russell. I mean they have a great backcourt, even with Clay out for like the whole season, I think, or half the season, whatever. They still have a great backcourt, and they still have a good team. They just lost Kevin Durant. I mean, Kevin Durant doesn't make or break the team. Um, so that's why I have the Warriors at six. Seven, I have the Jazz because Jazz they somehow always make it in, and yeah. Um, Eight, I have the Spurs because Greg Popovich, he always finds out a way to make the playoffs. I don't know, Greg Popovich, he's like a freaking wizard. Nine, I have the Kings. Now, the Kings and the Spurs, Kings, Spurs, Jazz. The 7, 8, 9 that I have, that can go either way here. Because the Kings, they have Buddy Hield, one of the best three-point shooters of the current time. And of the this current generation right now, and they have De'Aaron Fox, and he's quick, he's fast, and they have Bogdanovich, or I think it's Bogdanovich. They have him. He can shoot. He had made that game-winning shot against the Lakers last year. Remember that? I still remember that. So next we're gonna do the awards. So I don't think I missed any awards. So first I'm gonna explain everything after I finish. So MVP, I have James Harden or Kawhi Leonard. Rookie of the Year, I'm not taking Zion, I'm taking Ja Morant. Sixth man, I'm going Lou Williams. Defensive player, I'm going Rudy Gobert. Most improved player, people might disagree with me here, but I got, unfortunately, it might be Porzingis, or maybe if he gets on a team, Melo. And coach of the year, I have Doc Rivers. Now let me explain my choices. Porzingis because he was injured, and Melo because he ain't play for a team, so of course if he plays for a team, he's gonna get most improved. Um, Harden or Kawhi because Kawhi is the silent killer, and he's the best two-way player in the league today. Let me see. Yeah, and Kawhi's the best two-way player in the league, and Harden has these crazy one-legged double step backs and all that stuff. But anyway, we're gonna stop. So Ja, rookie of the year over Zion. Why do I have that? I have Ja over Zion because Zion's gonna get hurt. Pelicans are gonna miss the playoffs, I believe. I have them at 10. But the Pelicans are gonna miss the playoffs. It's gonna be a good group, but Zion's gonna get hurt. And yeah, Zion's gonna get hurt. Zion's not gonna. He might not even qualify for rookie of the year. RJ is gonna be second, and RJ and it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Tyler Hero, Miami. Sixth man of the year, Lou Williams. He wins it every year. I mean, I think it's gonna be either him or Derrick Rose. That's what I think. Defensive player of the year, Gobert. He's the best shot blocker in the league. He's tall, just in the paint, just like that. Most improved player, I already explained that. Melo might come back. Of course, he averaged no points last year, so I mean this year might, if he averaged points, good amount coming off the bench, he might win it. Or Porzingis, he was hurt last season. He might come back, average some good stuff with the Dallas Mavericks alongside Luka Doncic. I have them because the West is so overpowered. I have them at like 12. Coach of the year, Doc Rivers, because you have the best defense in the league, and that means therefore the best coach in the league. So yeah, now we're gonna go to the Eastern Conference. Who do I have in the Eastern Conference? So one, I have the Sixers. Ben Simmons. He found his jump shot, so he's gonna be a very dangerous player. And we'll see how far that goes. Him and Embiid, that's a nasty pick and roll if Ben actually plays it right, because now he has a shot. I really want to see him hit a 3 in a game, like in a game, and it counts, like towards overall, I have the Bucks at 2. I said the Greek Freak is elite, which rhymes. I got mad bars for days. But anyway, Giannis is really good. They have Giannis, Chris Middleton, the Lopez brothers. They're pretty freaking good. Third, I have the Raptors. Siakam time. Siakam, he just got his bag. I think like 4 years, 125 million. So he just got his bag. The Celtics, number 4, said they're a dark horse because, well, I mean, yeah, they're a dark horse. I mean, they basically have the team they have last year, and they got rid of Al Horford and Kyrie, and they got Kemba Walker and the scanner. That's basically it. And they got the biggest guy ever, Taco Fall. He's gonna be in Shaq in the full lot, I think. Taco Fall. Fifth, I have the Nets. The East is weak as fuck. That's what I said. Because the East is very weak. The East has like no teams. Yeah. Sixth, I have the Heat. Or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6, I have the Heat. They're not. I mean, they have Jimmy Butler, and that's a good squad, but they're not gonna make it up the first round. But they're gonna make the playoffs, and they're just not out the first round. 7, I have the Pistons. If they mesh, if they do bad before the trade deadline, then they're gonna trade everybody and rebuild. But and just stockpile on draft picks, like the Miami Dolphins in the NFL are doing this season. But yeah, I mean Miami didn't even try. They didn't. 7. I mean no, I'm sorry, that was 7. Pistons are 7. 8, I have the Knicks. I might be a little biased here, but hey, I like my New York team. Hey, okay, so we didn't get the players we wanted, but we're not that bad. We're not that on paper it looks bad, but when you sit down and look at the team, it doesn't look that bad. And in 9, I have the Orlando Magic. It's a toss up between them, the Knicks, and the Pistons. Who's gonna make the playoffs? Because, yeah, the Magic. They have Vucevic and all them people. Yeah. So we're gonna go over to the playoffs now. Who do I have? First thing, 1 versus 8. Denver versus the Spurs. I have, because Denver has experience in them, but so do the Spurs. Spurs have a lot of experience. DeRozan and Aldridge and all of them. So I have the Spurs in 7. This is my first upset of that's my only upset of. No, that's not my. Well, yes, that's my only upset of the first round. Only major upset of the first round. And then I have LA Clippers and Utah Jazz. I have LA in 5. Even though Utah is a tough place to play, the Claw and PG-13 and Patrick Beverly and all them people, they're gonna hold the Jazz to under 90 points. That's just them. Houston and Golden State. Ha ha ha. I have Houston in 6 because Golden State's good. They're not that good anymore. And Houston's just good, better. Houston's just better. Lakers and Trailblazers. I have Lakers in 6. That's a mini upset because Lakers, I put them as 5 seed. But Portland, it might be Lakers in 7 because Portland's really good and the Lakers are really good. It's a tough matchup. And then I have Spurs and Clippers. I have Clippers in 5 because Clippers are the Clippers. They clip your hair, but nah. That was a very corny joke. But yeah, they I don't know. They're just the Clippers, best defense in the league. Houston and the Lakers. I have the Lakers in 7 because LeBron James and Anthony Davis are better than James Harden and Russell Westbrook. I'm sorry, they are. Look at the Heat when they beat the Thunder in 20 whatever year that was, when the Thunder, the Big Three, made the finals. I know Harden was 6-man, but just look at that. I know James had a lot of help. He had Wade and Bosh, and they're both, one retired and one he's just not due to blood clots. But Braun beat both of them. Beat 3. Well, he beat the 3. It was the Big 3 versus the Big 2, because Harden wasn't really major. He's 6-man. And he won 6-man of the year that year too. But yeah, I think the Lakers. And then I have Lakers Clippers, Western Conference Finals. The matchup everyone's been waiting for. I have the Clippers in 7 because the Clippers, I feel like they could just shut the Lakers down. That's what I feel like could happen. Eastern Conference. First matchup, Philly and the Knicks. Philly in 6. I would love to see Ben Simmons shoot a 3 and make it at the Garden. I would love that. Well, even just to watch it on TV, Milwaukee and Detroit. Milwaukee in 5 because Milwaukee's just better than Detroit. Doesn't matter if they rebuild or not. They're just better than Detroit. Toronto and Miami. I have Toronto in 6. Told you Miami's not getting out the first round. Siakam has a better team around him than Jimmy Butler. Enough said. Boston and Brooklyn. This is a mini upset, but I have Brooklyn in 7. Kyrie Irving. It depends if Kyrie shows up in the playoffs. I don't know. Then I have Philly and Milwaukee. I have Milwaukee in 7 because they beat. Well, did they beat them last year? No, they didn't beat them last year, but I believe it could happen. Toronto and Brooklyn. I have Brooklyn in 6 because, Nets are just better, even without Kevin Durant. Nets just better on paper. And then I have Milwaukee and Brooklyn. I have Milwaukee in 7. That series is gonna go down to the wire if it happens. finals. Dun 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 dun. I have LA Clippers and Milwaukee Bucks. And I have LA Clippers in 6 games. Who's the MVP? Finals MVP? Kawhi mother freaking silent killer Leonard. He's going to average, I don't know, but he's an all-around good player. Him and Paul George and Patrick Beverly and Lou Will and all of them, just overall good players. So that's it for the end of my video. If you have any questions, I don't know. I mean, I guess you leave it in the comments, you know? That's what they're there for. And make sure you like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed for some weird reason, you know? Yeah. And I'm gonna come out with, I have like 3 songs that I'm gonna do. Yeah. So, peace out.